welcome aboard. So obviously, this is approved. This is SB8.
Oh, Tour de France. Excuse me, monsieur. Can you move out the way?
I have no idea how that happened.
Sweden is nice 3 months out of the year whenever it's not cold as hell and you die.
Because some of the stations do. No, it fucking did. Just let them know that they have to. Card is stuck. What the hell is going on? Error code. What is... the whole thing collapsed. Bad thing as well, whenever I put the card in, they're speaking about saving the fucking environment and shit. So this was a waste of fucking paper. And you know what? Guess what? Who hauls the paper? Scania. Scania. Scania, Scania, Scania. Scania. Welcome back, guys. Today I'm gonna bring you along. I'm gonna go to Umeå in the northern parts of Sweden. Again, as always, I'm gonna walk you through my day a little bit, and I'm also gonna show you the highlights of Sweden. And today we're already loaded up because it's a Sunday. We got the same truck that we used in a bunch of other videos, and I just started her up. I put my card in the ELD. I have coffee in the coffee machine already cooking, so I'm excited. I am so tired. I just want to start off by saying that because yesterday we went to Jap Days, Friday, Saturday. Yesterday was Saturday. And we also went to a meet called KKB. And the response was freaking insane. It's like, I was only gonna stop by for like an hour. I ended up staying for like 2 or 3 because I couldn't leave. Everybody wanted to take pictures, jump in the cars and whatnot. So thank you guys for doing that. We appreciate it so much. And so I'm pretty beat. That's why my eye bags have eye bags. But I'm gonna walk you through the day, all right? So first thing we do a little check. Right? So obviously this is approved. This is SB8. So that's good. We have no leaks. Listen for air leaks. Front tires look decent. I know that these are pretty not new, but they got replaced pretty recently. And what you want to do is you want to take a hammer and hit the inner wheel. I don't think we have one in this, but we're mostly going to check for leaks, check lights, and I'm going to see if I can grab something to hit the inner wheels. This is a tool. I do have here a little air leak here, but it's not a lot. Nothing strange. Doors are closed all the way. I like this trailer a lot, actually. It kind of looks good with the stainless, and then you got the wedges here. That's pretty good, right? Let's see. All the doors are closed because we do use the bars for the second floor. And you want to make sure that the doors are locked all the way in, otherwise they can collapse or it can damage the walls or the doors. So you want to make sure that's in check. Everything looks good here. All the lights are running. License plate is not covered with dirt. This one is in position. It's a little bit crooked, but that don't matter. This one has a little damage right here. That sucks. And this one too. Probably got flats or tire explosions or something going on. Everything looks good here. I hear the little air leak. It's coming from here somewhere. I don't know if you guys can hear it because the truck is running. Probably that airbag right here. It's not a lot. And that looks decent. No rust. This one is a little bit, I don't know what the deal is with this. It doesn't really close all the way, but it's not an issue since we don't have a reefer unit. This is a dry van setup. So this one never hits anyway, but it's been like that for a while. So if you're wondering what that is, we have a light out. Hello, excuse me. Yep, we got one light out. Fuel cap is on there. DAF system cap is on there. Proving once again, V8 sign. Front tires look okay. This one is damaged too. Should not be like that. It's just minor things. Other than that, it looks pretty good. This Scania is also buffer proof. It's cloudy out, but the sun is like strong today. It's like you have to squint. Anyway, 2 lights were out. Come with me. We're going to Umeå. We're jumping in this big old 5. I think this is a 580. I'm pretty damn sure. I've driven a lot of trucks here. I usually take my shoes off before or like do this and just put them in easily. Put them on the footstep. Once again, leave the doors on the footsteps. I need to do some. Damn, I never hit start. God damn, I was so thirsty. I was so hungry I was craving coffee so bad. Oh, god damn. Okay. Anyway, let's just double check that the microwave is working. Perfect. I filled up the fridge already. 2 sleeper bunks, top bunk, lower bunk. This one does not pull out. But still a nice truck. Okay, so today highlights. We're gonna set the mirrors. Oh shit, the seat is. Wait, who drove this? Drives like this. I don't know. Pull the lever here. There's a lever here. Tip it back. Adjust the. Oh damn. Adjust that, and then pull it down a little bit. Front. Gotta pull the steering wheel out a little bit more. No duct tape. That's unfortunate. I need to take wipes and clean this one off too. Pull this down a little bit because it's so bright in here. I usually like to run with these down because I don't like the brightness. And I see the road very clear anyway. So like I used to do, I do something like that. Alright, I'm gonna take a wipe and clean this off. And pour some coffee and we're gonna get going. Okay, boys and girls, where's the freaking handbrake? Damn. Let's get going. Everything is in order. We did the pre-trip inspection. Load weights are good. I'm gonna keep it as is. And we're heading out. Main gate. We got 4 hours, 30 minutes of drive time. We just started, so we have to have that little break. Got 55% fuel. That's decent enough to get us to Hudiksvall. All right, come on, you bad boy. Get over there. Get over that bump. Don't want to drive too fast and miss up bushings and whatnot. So finally, Sunday. What we've all been waiting for. And I'm gonna just adjust the setting right here. I don't like that. And I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go to here. Now I can see, that's a radar thing, so I can see the guy's speed in front of me. Kind of like to have that as is. I'm gonna turn on this fan in the seat, ventilated seat, and I'm not really actually happy with this driving position. I always set it to something. And hold on, let me put my seatbelt on. I forgot that. That's probably step one. I'm a bad teacher sometimes. I'm actually I think I'm gonna show you some of how I drive. I mean, it's obviously gonna be different during summertime and wintertime. I have different, what would you call it? Strategies or tactics or ways of driving, depending on the condition, obviously, speeds and braking points but I'll show you a little bit of everything today. Just a walk through how one of your days might be. This is actually a very luxurious run because it's already loaded. We didn't have to load. It's a Sunday morning, not a lot of traffic. Tomorrow might be, I have no idea about tomorrow. We can get any load coming back, or loads, or multiple, or partials, or I have no freaking idea at all. But today, this work shift is very chill. And they're doing some construction work right here. So it's not tight at all, but it's more narrow for sure. So just have to. Oh yeah, never mind. They opened up all the way to here. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you some techniques and stuff. What I do. Oh, Tour de France! Excuse me, monsieur. Can you move out the way? This is not for bicycle. You can do somewhere else. I need to deliver food. Like the French would say in the truck. Oh, trucking. And why isn't this? I think this GPS in this truck is a bit weird. Because I don't know if you can tell, but this is a slight downhill coming up here, right? And I was doing 85 on the kilometers on the cruise control. And it should register because it drives here a lot. And it should have like a built-in system where it knows that this is a downhill. Look, we're increasing speed. I have to pull this retarded lever down. Put it to setting 2. We're still gaining speed here because this should have let go of the gas pedal, or it should stop accelerating before the downhill. Now we can kind of roll, put it in neutral.
So there we go, RPM drops and we're in neutral. Look at this lovely view. Nice. Sweden is nice 3 months out of the year whenever it's not cold as hell and you die of frost bites and stuff. Now we can put it in gear again. We're gonna reach down to 85, hit cruise control, and it's in automatic, so it's gonna do the shifting on its own. 1100 RPMs, it's kind of low. It's an uphill coming here, but I'm gonna let it do its thing because we're saving fuel doing this. This is a great example here. So we're gonna turn off. I let go of the cruise control. 84, 82, 81. We're turning off. There's some turns. I pulled the retarder lever right here. Step 1, or yeah, level 1. I downshift once with my fingertips, like I pushed the lever away from me. We're in 11th gear. Still doing level 1 on the brake, and just rolling. We got 59 kilometers coming up here. Pulling down level 2. Use some foot brake, like a little bit, not much. Now I'm using the foot brake more, and now I can even pull this up to 0, because when you apply the foot brake with this lower lever on the bottom one, this, it will activate the retarder while you're on the foot brake. And that's actually a great tip. This is my best tip to you during winter time. Turn this one off, the lower one, just like that, because I've said this in another video. If you're rolling downhill and you hit the brake with this on, and you, let's say you roll up to 60 and you tap the brake a little bit, and then you got a flat spot and you keep doing 60, and then you got another steep downhill coming up, it's gonna start braking your truck with the drive axle once you go above 60. And that is just like pulling the e-brake, a handbrake. So if it's slippery and icy, you're gonna lose traction. You might go off the road just because of that function. So just that's just my tip and advice. Just turn that off during winter, and just because you pull the lever manually like this, and you use the different levels yourself. And usually during winter I do like level 1 or level 2. I don't go all the way down here, because that's like I said, it's like pulling the e-brake on ice, and you don't want to slam the brakes on your drive axle. Welcome to Uppsala. Not really Uppsala. Well, we are in Uppsala, but it's like the outer corner of Uppsala. But we're going through here, so we went from Grinby, which is like a very small place, not really worth mentioning, and we went to back roads, smaller roads, not interstates, highways, to Uppsala, and now we're going to get on Europe Road number 4, also short for E4. We're gonna stay on E4, the highway interstate, all the way up to Umeå. We're actually gonna make a quick stop here. I'm just gonna check tires and stuff, and I'm gonna pee real quick because I really have to go. And we'll see where we park. I don't want to park over there because there are a bunch of cars. So we're probably gonna go. Oh shit! I should have gone there. I just don't like to drive around people if I don't have to. Like if I can choose not to drive in between those 2 cars with like kids running around or whatnot, like I'd rather, I know that this is like the police control station, way station, but I'd rather drive through here than, you know, risking it with them. So you never know if somebody runs out, you know. It's not like you can just stop at any second with this setup, right? So yeah, we're gonna go here, or actually, yeah, we're gonna go in this spot right here. Right, let's see. Open the door. Shoes right here. I'm actually gonna check real quick how much we got here. It's not full, but it's pretty full. Not bad at all. So let's see if I can manage. I probably need 2 hands. Wait, maybe. There we go. This exciting trip, first exit of Gävle. So Stockholm, Uppsala, Gävle. It's the second city that we passed through. Not a lot to see. Obviously the city is more in there and more to there. You got a diners coming up here in Circle K, and after that you got a way station, another way station, and then just after that, we're gonna next city. It's not really a city. It's gonna be Söderhamn. Not much to see there. And then one after that is Hudiksvall, where we're gonna get some fuel. We're still at 40%. Been driving for 2 hours and 2 minutes. Coming out of Gävle, and you got a way station right here, which is pretty. I mean, it's occupied from time to time. Not today, but this is usually one of the more occupied stations going north of Stockholm. So that's what that looks like. And the horrible part about this, when you go from Stockholm to Gävle, which we've done, right? It's a 2-lane interstate highway. And from exactly here, after this way station, you see this sign right here? That means that the left lane merges with the right one, which means we're gonna have 1 lane, and this is gonna continue for like 6-7 hours going up to Umeå, which we call the system a 2-1, 2-to-1, or 1-to-2, or however you want to call it, right? So this one merges to 1 lane, and you see where this merges, the opposite, going the opposite direction, they have 2 lanes. And that one just merged right here because we just had the 2. So that means they have 2 lanes, we got 1, and then after a while, that one's gonna merge on their side and we're gonna get 2. So if you get stuck behind somebody who's driving slow, you're gonna sit for a while. You can't really pass. So like the guy behind me, he has nowhere to go. He has to wait a little bit until he gets a second lane. And this is what kind of sucks going up to Umeå. This is one of the worst things, actually. I'd say it's a con going north. There are a lot of pros to it too as well. You got less traffic and so on. But if you end up in a traffic jam right here because somebody crashes or whatnot, you're gonna sit. End of story. So now we got 2 lanes. This guy's passing me. And yeah, so that's how that works. And now they got 1. Actually, guys, we're gonna turn off here at Hackegård. And if you've seen my previous videos, we've been here before fueling up. We got 39%, but I figured might as well go in the shop or in the little gas station and see what they have and whatnot while fueling up. Because if you go to Hudiksvall, you got nothing. It's just an empty pump, and honestly, I don't really like the place, like going off. It's because you have to go off and make a left and go around, and like it's a little bit of a detour. This is pretty much on and off right here. So stop sign right here, car coming from the right, we're gonna go after him. And they also have this diner place right here. And come on you. Yeah, you don't want to accelerate too hard because you got pallets and they can tip backwards if you're too heavy on the gas, especially if it's uphill, which that was. So we fuel at Shell. And those trucks right there, they're probably at the restaurant eating food and whatnot. I will actually go this way and go around because I need AdBlue as well. And then we're gonna face the other direction because the tanks are on the passenger side. So then we can be far out on the side. So, and usually this place, you can go through here. And this used to be covered with holes and stuff. I think they fixed it a little bit because this used to be pretty bad. Yeah, it used to be pretty bad. And yeah, we've been here before, guys, if you watched the previous videos. So we're gonna go and fuel up here. Good. All right, this is gonna be perfect because we got the AdBlue right there. Put it in neutral, and we got the handbrake, and we're good to go. Fuel card. Got the shoes on. We're gonna use this one right here, that one to there, and then you got the AdBlue to there. I think you can fuel up both of them at the same time. Welcome. Thank you very much. Come on. So this is the number 10. We're gonna hit 10. Take your card. Thank you. Put it in our pocket. I think 1 glove is enough for this right now. Fuel cap. I usually put it there. And I'm not sure if you can. Sometimes when you fuel up at these places, right, you'd start fueling up, and then if you put in your card again to get the number 13, to get the DEF, AdBlue, sometimes the pump shuts off, your primary pump. So this is going to be a little test, and if this shuts down, we're going to complain and call Shell. Look, put the card in, let's just hope it doesn't stop. No, it didn't. Because some of the stations do. No, it fucking did. That's fucking ridiculous. Really? So look, I have to redo the whole thing now. Oh God, you guys, well, please tag them in the comments and say you have to fix this, because you don't have this issue at Circle K. But well, it's horrible. So let them know in the comments. Let them know that they have to. Cart is stuck. What the hell is going on? No, cart is not stuck. I didn't even. Oh God. Error code. What is? The whole thing collapsed. Oh now. Oh my God. Okay. So. Yeah, great company. I'm obviously not going to show you the code. Alright, so yeah, you have to fuel one at a time, which is ridiculous. So I prefer Circle K because of that. And obviously, because it saves you time, now have to sit here and wait for this. That's ridiculous. Alright, we're going to do this one step at a time. Okay, so this one's done. All ready to go. And the bad thing as well, I only have one hand, so I'm going to do that to remove my glove. Bad thing as well, whenever I put the card in, they're speaking about saving the environment and shit. Thank you, take your card, thank you for your visit, here's a receipt. Why don't you have an option to maybe give me a receipt? I don't want the receipt, I want to go again. So this was a waste of paper. And you know what? Guess what? Who hauls the paper? Truckers. So yeah, they really need to think about that too. But they don't. But we have to drink freaking sodas and stuff out of paper straws to save the environment and save the world. But you're giving me all these. Look at all these receipts on the ground for no reason at all. Put this fuel cap back. There we go. Open this one up. For the def. Pull this lever. Grab the handle. And now we have to wait around for this as well. Hello? What is wrong with this gas station? It says fuel from number 13, and I'm trying to, but it won't give me fuel or AdBlue. What the hell is going on today? I put the pump back and I took it out again, and now it works. God damn. So we're gonna get going again, and next stop is gonna be one hand. So next stop is gonna be whenever we need to break, so just before Sundsvall. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gents, welcome aboard. I just need to come up with a great name for this nice airline. That's I don't want to forget the fuel card. I'm trying to get it out of my pocket. I usually put it back every time so I don't forget. Obviously I have to fuel tomorrow as well anyway, but still, it's just great to have those habits where you don't mess around and leave stuff in your pocket. Because if I fuel up tomorrow and then go home, next guy who's gonna drive, he's gonna have a little bit of an issue. So that's no good. Not good at all. Hello there, cowboy. We're gonna go out here and we're gonna make it right. Turn signal, Sundsvall to the right, and that's where we're going. We're going to Umeå, but we're gonna pass Sundsvall. God damn, I really have to practice. I need to get my seatbelt on. We just passed Tunnebro, and you got some smaller lakes running through here. We got 160 kilometers to Sundsvall, and we're just cruising along on the cruise control. This path is pretty cool too. They got a little mini island right there, water on both sides. But if you drive here during summer, it's just way different, because most of my videos are during winter, because it's a little bit more difficult with the weather and stuff like that, and you have to consider more things. But it sure is a lovely, nice view during summer. Yep. So I don't want to call this a city. It's a very small city. I don't know if it's considered a city, actually. Anyhow, that's not the point. This is one of the places that you pass through when you drive between Gävle and Hudiksvall, and I do know that they have a little airplane thing going on there. Don't ask me why, and don't, if anybody knows, like, put it in the comments. Like, why do they have this jet fighter? They literally have a jet plane here, and I've always wondered. So if anybody knows, let me know in the comments, because I'm actually pretty curious about that. We're passing through here, still on the cruise control, 95% fuel, and just cruising along. I haven't touched the brakes or anything at all, and this truck gets 33.59 liters per mile per 10 kilometers. That's pretty all right, I suppose, for being an older truck. V8 580, no overdrive gear, and it's not a heavy load, but not light either. I do not trust this GPS. I'm gonna turn off the cruise control right here, because I know that after this right, there's a slightly, like an easy left, and then there's Norralabacken, which is a little bit, it's not like a mountain, but it's, you know, you'll gain speed. So like I turned it off on losing speed from 85, we're down to 77 right now, because in my mind I think it should have turned it off all the way back there. Let's just see if I'm, you know, good at this or not. So we're down to 72. I'm not going to touch anything, and we'll see. I think we might go a little bit too fast. That was a little bit too late, but because this is a downhill. We're doing 68 right now, and less than this would be pretty ridiculous. I think like 70 is pretty fine when there's no traffic, because look at that hill. It's not that bad, but like, you want to save on fuel and save your brakes. So we're gaining 70, 71. Let us see if I know how to do this properly, if I know my hills, because it obviously depends on how much you weigh. 77 right now. If you're heavier, you're going to gain more speed. We got 80, 82, we're halfway down the hill. 85, I want to gain to like 90. That's pretty good. 88, 89, come on, 90, hit there we go. 90, do not touch 91. Damn, it did for a second. Now I can put it in neutral. 90, and we're just rolling. I didn't touch any brakes at all, and now there's an uphill. Losing speed, 89. And I'm gonna activate it, put it back in drive when I hit 85, and I'm gonna hit the cruise control. 88, I'm gonna do it at 87, I think. Wait, hold on, right, 86, there we go. Drive and cruise control. 85, and now I don't touch anything again. That was pretty accurate. Please give me some cred. That was, or honestly, I have driven here thousands of times going back and forth, and so I kind of know whenever I weigh X amount of kilos when to let go of the gas and whatnot. But I didn't touch any brakes at all, no nothing, just roll down the hill, and I was not really going too fast. Well, 90, you're allowed to go 80, but like, you're rolling out, so don't, you know, you can't really, shouldn't be ridiculous like that. But I think that was pretty good. It's considered a hill for sure, and I'm starting to stutter and shit. I'm like, I'm so tired. And I'm so glad I have this. I actually brought 2 cans, and obviously, yeah, I just keep these cans in trucks, and I just need water, and I scoop one scoop and then fill it up with water, and I got my energy drink. And it's not really, well, it's got all the vitamins and all the everything that you need on a daily basis as well, so it's obviously super healthy. But I'm just super glad that I have that, because I don't need to stop everywhere for other drinks. And if you guys like it, if you guys want to use it, everybody that follows me on social media have access to my discount code, which is AlexDistrom20 for 20% off. Go to bufferenergy.eu. So if you want to try it out, you should. And especially if you're a trucker, keep those in your truck and just refill water, put the water in the refrigerator, and you always have cold drinks. You don't have to stop, you don't have to waste a lot of money. That's the way to go. That's what I do. I actually have a question. He said, why don't you make merchandise and sell merchandise? Is that something that you guys would be into? So if you have any ideas of what you would have wanted, let me know what you think, because that would be a lot of fun to help you guys get that. Showing you guys some more tips and tricks and country road driving. We're going uphill, 66, we started 85. I know that there's a hill coming up and this lane merges, so you kind of have to keep a lookout because some people don't know how to drive. Gotta turn the cruise control off right here. He's hesitating, and that's kind of dangerous too, but he went in behind. Like, I usually go out like a little bit to show him. And we're rolling 60, we're going downhill. 59, and I'm not touching anything. I need to use the retarder brake here for sure. Might as well just put it, see, we're doing 66. I'm gonna put it in position number 2, and we're just cruising down the hill slowly. And this is kind of how you want to drive during winter as well, but you're gonna go even slower because look, retarder setting 2, we're already at 85, and we're like halfway through 87, and I'm still braking a little bit. But you can't go slower than that because that's going to be ridiculous, and you're never going to get there, and you're going to stop traffic. Now I'm actually using foot brake a little bit. You can even go to setting 3 just to hold it. Doing 84, 83. There's a speed camera coming up, so we're fine. We're completely fine. 81. I can let go of this, and I need to upshift as well because it downshifted. I don't need that. So 83, and now I hit cruise control for 85, and there is an uphill coming up. Also passing through Harmonia. It's just a little community. You always pass through here, and you can, because we're still on the interstate. This is Europe Road number 4. You can eat there. I haven't tried it. I have no recommendations at all. Just showing you alternatives. But this place usually gets like a little bit crowded with cars and all that. So coming up to the right is actually I'm thinking we have 12 more minutes to go, so I think we're gonna skip because there are places you can stop right after this as well, but I figured I'm gonna show you the weigh station anyway. So they got the weigh scale right in front of this truck right here, where that guy parked. He parked on the scale. I don't know why. Maybe he wants to see how much his little French wagon weighs. The cops use it quite frequently actually. So if you travel, it's just below or south of Sundsvall, and so that's a bigger station, just so you know, so keep that in mind. If you know what I'm talking about, I don't have to mention anything. I'm not gonna name drop or say anything, but if you got some stuff going on, you know, might double check your load before going here. I got 6 more minutes. I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna have my little break, and I'm gonna eat some lunch, and this is pretty perfect. We're almost at Sundsvall, or in Sundsvall actually. So we're gonna stop right here. I'm just gonna go on the side here, which I usually do whenever I go this far, so they can pass me behind me if they need to. I'm not in the way of anything or anybody. Neutral, handbrake, and hit brake. Brake is officially over. Drive, handbrake, and a lot of traffic. Goddamn. Yeah, let's see if we can start. Nope. Might as well give it a minute. Coming up to Sundsvall, and this is the bridge going across, or we're actually in Sundsvall, and this is where I usually wash the truck. But looking at the weather, I do not, that's in Stockholm though, but I do not think that we're gonna wash this truck. It's not that bad, like, and yeah, that's pretty frustrating. Otherwise I would have done that, showed you guys, but it's probably like, feels like it's a little bit of a waste of money, so we're gonna skip out on that. But this is the lovely view going across Sundsvall, or the bridge. I have no idea how that happened, but you get to see a lot of crazy shit. It's a 1 lane. How? Okay. Yeah, I have no further questions. I'm gonna just, you know, climb this uphill doing 53. That's weird. Hope everybody's okay. We are in Härnösand, which is a smaller city. I think this is considered a city for sure. Here in Sweden, we're about 3 hours away-ish from Umeå. Guys, I actually want to share a story with you. See this straightaway? It's like a little decline, it's like a little downhill. This is just after Härnösand and coming into Erlandsbro. and I'm gonna pull the retarder brake, set it to level 2. I came down here just on top of this hill right here once upon a time during winter. It was a snowstorm. I was coming down here, I was heavy as hell, and right here in the middle of the hill we had I saw that there was a what's called a tractor, or a tractor, which is like a car for younger kids. They're only allowed or able to go 30 kilometers an hour. And I came down here, and as you can see, I have to like pretty much be on my brakes like a lot because this hill is steep. And it was a snowstorm, and it was slippery as hell, and I did not have a lot of speed. I had like 50, 60 kilometers on top of that hill, and I saw him in the middle doing 30, and I was on my brakes the whole way down, kind of swerving between the rails, like almost sliding into that rail, almost like trying to make the truck stop. And I was like flashing my high beams, I was on the horn, like I wanted the guy to the kid to put it in neutral and kind of roll down the hill because I could not make the truck stop. I finally got it to slow down, and I ended up this close to his rear bumper, and I was scared shitless because I honestly thought that I would, you know, injure or crash into, you know, a couple of kids. So just keep in mind sometimes when, you know, when driving, when it's slippery, just lower the speed a little bit because you never know. And honestly, my opinion is I think it's like they should be banned, not banned, but they should increase the limit or raise the limit so that they can go 50 or 60, because that's dangerous, because they're not allowed to be on like highways and interstates and whatnot. But sometimes they do anyway, because these kids, you know, they feel like, nah, it's not gonna matter, I'm just gonna go like short distance, right? But sometimes actually, you know, they go on there and then there's this hill and you can't see them and it's slippery and you're trying to slow down and they're in the middle and you just have one lane. It's dangerous. So like keep that in mind though whenever you're driving, when it's slippery. It's actually, I just thought of that when driving, passing through. And this is Alan's blue. We're gonna roll down the window and get some breeze, because this is a 50 zone, but people are doing 35 for no reason at all. We got to the High Coast Bridge, which is the tallest bridge in Sweden, and they're rebuilding or they're repairing something they're doing. I don't even know what they're doing. We're gonna pass here smoothly, and we're gonna roll up the window. And actually, I'm gonna have to scream and shout and hear the wind, the microphone, in any second. It's just, this is a great, lovely view. Alright, I'm gonna roll it up. Hear the sound of it. But this is the tallest bridge in Sweden. And it's, I don't know how tall, I don't know how long. Feel free to look it up. All I know is I've been on this one a trillion times. But the view is just as good every single time. Last hill before coming into Örnsköldsvik, which is 1 hour 30 minutes away from Umeå. And I actually, sometimes I go here to this restaurant. I know some people don't like it. It's called Örnen, means the eagle. They serve like home cooked kind of food. I like it. You got Max, it's like a little McDonald's Swedish version. And coming into the city, I want to get some air, because I don't know why, because I don't think I've slept well the last couple of weeks, so my head hurts like crazy. So I like to get some fresh air. And coming here during winter time, this roundabout is pretty tricky, not tricky itself, but like to gain some speed here when it's slippery, because there's a hill right here and all the trucks accelerate here all the time. So, and you got a little water slide coming down from this. I think it's like a, I don't know, like an aqua park place, house, whatever it's called. Anyway, so all the trucks accelerate up this hill towards this red light, and it will kind of scrape the snow off the surface and leave you with ice. So it's, sometimes you need to gain a lot of speed coming up there, and it can be pretty difficult at winter or during winter. So keep that in mind. That roundabout, try to gain some speed if you can. After 8 hours and 5 minutes of driving, we've finally reached Umeå. And we're gonna go to the terminal and unload, I think almost the whole trailer, and then some of the stuff on the trailer and the truck are going to store in the morning. We just passed a little way station here as well in Umeå. Not very occupied. I've like seen them a couple of times over the years. Can pretty much count on one hand, or at least two. And here we go with the window again. I kind of like it. It's just whenever we have summer in Sweden, you kind of want to just, you know, embrace the little time that you have and just use it the best you can. But so this is what it looks like coming in here. And we have to call the terminal right now and tell them that we're on the way. Passing through Umeå in the city. They got a little bridge here. They've been working on this for so long, and I don't even know if they're ever gonna finish this, because these are like somewhat speed bumps right here, and they're so extreme, like you have to crawl over. You cannot drive at any certain or any speed at all, because you'll fly out of your seat. Oh look, that's an E30 Pandem kit, a wagon too. So we're heading over to this place called Klockabecken. It's in the industrial area where we're gonna unload the trailer at the terminal, and then we're gonna go to that store. So we're almost there, like another 5 minutes tops. They're also doing construction work up there, so you couldn't go the regular way and turn in, so you have to like come around. So that's why we're coming in from this side of the city this time. But you guys have been here with me before if you're a subscriber, or if you've seen my previous videos. So we're at this terminal in Klockabecken, and we're gonna see those are number 30 to 38. We're gonna get 47 to 48, and I know that those are here. I'm gonna do this, and I'm also gonna do like a little bit of that, and I'm gonna turn around. Let's see. Oh, hold on, my phone is ringing as well. So we're gonna go to 48 or 47, and we're gonna, I think this one is the best actually. We're gonna turn up like this. And now, damn, that's a little bit much. Screw it. We're gonna hit reverse. I'm just gonna S this one in. This didn't really turn out the way I wanted, but I'm gonna go open the doors in a second. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm positioned the right way. This is pretty good. I'm gonna go open the doors. It's cold as up in here. I'm just used to the heat. I'm pretty much done unloading. The rest of this is going to the store. The lights are not working in here I don't know, for some reason. I can't. I'm gonna leave the bars. I'm gonna put them up tomorrow on the roof like the rest of them. And if you've watched my other videos, I do have other videos on my channel where I show you how to unload and how to load and stuff. But I figured this video is gonna be too long if we do all that as well. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, put the truck back. We're gonna head to the store and get some rest. Feels good to be out again. I'm not a huge Volvo fan. This one is pretty nice. Damn. It's actually looking good. Yep. Yeah, that's a nice one. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'd rather drive a original Scania. That's just what I prefer. But yeah, that is one nice truck. So this is the store that we're going to deliver to in the morning. These roundabouts are a little bit smaller, not bad at all, but because you guys have been here with me as well during winter time, and you know whenever the snow walls are super high and super thick, that road gets narrow as crazy narrow. No cars here today. That's pretty fortunate. It's easier to do this. Not that it's hard otherwise, it's just less wear on the tires and stuff if you can kind of roll the turns and don't have to turn as sharp. I'm gonna go here and we're gonna pull up like this and we're gonna catch it in this mirror. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Axle straight. Reverse. It's kind of hard to record this with one because this one hand holding the camera is kind of in the way of the steering wheel. Just gonna massage that one in right there. Let's just see how this goes. Great. Catch it again. I want this trailer to be going places. That's pretty good. And there we go. And that's the edge, like the grass right there. And we are straight as an arrow. Put it in neutral. And yes, daily drive time. Let me just check how much we did. We drove for today 8 hours 45 minutes, as you can see here, because this is a total of 10. So 8:45. We're gonna hit bedtime or rest. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, let me know in the comments if we missed out on anything. If there is anything that you want to see more of. I'm gonna make my bed, brush my teeth, and I will see you in the next video. As always, stay golden.